In a small town, there lived a kind woman named Mrs. Essie. She lived in a big house with her husband, Mr. Essie. They were very happy, but there was one thing they wanted more than anything else: a baby. Mrs. Essie had tried to have a baby for many years, but she had not been successful. This often makes Mrs. Essie sad and worried. They have several means, gone to hospitals, but still she could not have a baby. One day, Mrs. Essie decided to hire a housemaid to help her with the chores around the house and to ease her from the stress of trying to conceive. She went to the market and asked around for someone trustworthy. A kind old woman recommended a girl named Agnes. Agnes is a hard worker and very polite, the old woman said with a warm smile. Mrs. Essie was glad to hear that and was hoping to meet Agnes. Days passed. Mrs. Essie finally met Agnes and liked her immediately. Agnes was quiet, respectful, and seemed eager to help. She wore a simple dress and had a shy smile on her face. Agnes was indeed a beauty girl. "Will you come work for me, Agnes?" Mrs. Essie asked kindly. "Yes, madam," Agnes replied with a bow. "I will do my best." Mrs. Essie brought Agnes home and showed her around the house. Agnes quickly settled in and started helping with cooking, cleaning, and laundry. Mrs. Essie was pleased with her new housemaid and hoped that things would continue to go smoothly as expected. Agnes tried her possible best not to upset her madam in any form. A few weeks passed, and Agnes proved to be a very good housemaid. She was always on time, did her work well, and was very polite. Mrs. Essie felt lucky to have found such a good helper. But little did she know that strange things were about to happen in her home.